Welcome, this is Hiro Morita. Are you ready for some Simu on NHK? Got some Simu on the Dohyo. Now let me turn it over to Mary Johnson. Well, thank you, Hiro. We got the middleweight first. Kurt Reitmar on the left. Jimmy the Greek on the right. After the strong tachi right there. Kurt pushing, gets off balance. Jimmy Oshidashi gets him right out of there. Let's go to Bradley Sutton now. Well, thank you, Hiro. This is Bradley on the left, Doug on the right. Bradley tries for the inside lock, but Doug locks off his hands. Bradley with the leg lock, but looks like he's in a bad situation, going towards the edge. Oshidashi pull out. By the way, that was not Hiro and Murray. That was an amateur impersonation for amateur sumo. Bradley on the right versus Kurt. Strong tachi. Bradley with a thrust. 1, 2, 3, and he's out. Bradley showing some powerful Oshi sumo right there. Here we have Doug on the left, Jimmy on the right. Jimmy's first ever tournament in middleweight. He lost 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks to get down to middleweight. Trying with the leg pull right there. Doug with the right hand outside grip. Trying for the turn. Oh, Jimmy. Oshitaoshi. Crushed Doug right there. That was a great match. Now we got Doug going up against Kurt Reitmar. Doug was also the referee earlier in the day. He'll be refereeing the USO Sumo Open this year. Another strong tachi, but Doug with the quick motozashi. Well, it wasn't so close, or wasn't so obvious there. Look at that. Yes, Doug almost had the inadvertent step out there. Jimmy on the left, Bradley on the right. Pushing, nobody's got the belt lock yet. Oh! Okuridashi. Bradley gets Jimmy turned around and shoves him out. What a nice win for Bradley. Jimmy on the left, Doug on the right. This is now in the medal stage. Jimmy trying to force him out. Doug gets him turned. Oh, gets tripped over. This is for the gold medal. If Jimmy can win this, he wins the gold medal of middleweight. Jimmy's on the left. Bradley with the thrust. Gets in awkward positions. Got the motozashi inside grip. Still has it. Jimmy gets inside. Bradley pushing. Yori Taoshi. Frontal crush out. Bradley with the victory. Now Bradley. If he wins this, he'll win a gold medal. Middleweight. Strong tachi by Bradley. Gets the arm lock. Not in a good position right now. Oh, Bradley's at the edge. Oh, he lifts up Doug, but Doug still gets him out. Yorikiri perhaps. Bradley probably trying for the uchari, but not strong enough. Now, Doug's turn. If he gets this, he wins the gold medal. Got to win 2 in a row here in the medal stage to get the gold. Doug gets all the way to the edge. Oh, whoa, look at Jimmy. Picks him up by the legs. Let's take another look at that. That is some power. Doug completely helpless. Look at Jimmy the Greek go. Tosses him out. Now Jimmy, if he can win this, he gets the gold medal in his first ever tournament. Here's the tachi. Jimmy tries the same maneuver, not able to pick up Bradley, but is able to get him off balance to Yorikuri. Now here's the match for the silver medal. Bradley lost his last one. What happens here? He's on a losing streak. Doug showing his power. Bradley with the inside arm. But Doug forces him out again. Bradley looking dejected. Now we go to the heavyweights. Jim is on the right. This is Jim's house, by the way. The only Dohyo of its kind. Dohyo of Dreams in all of the United States. Dan on the left. Has lost 15 pounds in the last 2 weeks, but is still at heavyweight. Needs to lose 10 more pounds to get down to middleweight for the U.S. Open. Dan with the easy Yorikiri. Victory. Jim putting up a fight, but Dan prevails. Scott on the right. 6 foot, 320 pound. Cal State Northridge former football player, offensive lineman. Against Mike Simpson, 6'4", 405 pounds. Scott with the victory, Oshidashi. We go Dan on the left. He's down at, like I said, about 260 right now, 265. We got Mike Simpson on the right. Can he beat a guy almost twice his size? He gets him with a Yorikiri. Once Dan gets that inside grip, it's hard to beat him. Here's Scott on the right against Jim on the left. Scott with the powerful Oshidashi. Thrust out. Now the top two of the heavyweights go against each other. Dan on the left, Scott on the right. By the way, this is Scott's first tournament. Here's a Tachiai. Scott's got him by about 50 pounds. Dan setting him up for the turn. Wasn't able to Watanage him there. Dan with the inside grip. Yori Taoshi. What a powerful move. Dan showing that he can still bang with the big boys even though he's lost some weight. We've got Jim on the left, Mike on the right. Tachiai, Mike thrusting, and out. Oshidashi victory for Mike. So Dan won the gold medal in the heavyweight. This is open weight now. Dan on the left, Bradley on the right. Bradley gets stood up and twists his ankle right there. Bradley got injured there, but he's still going to go on. Dan with the victory. Moving on, open weight. Mike on the left, Scott on the right. Both lock up. Gapuri sumo. Yorikiri. Scott with the impressive victory. Dan on the right gets a rematch now with Mike from the heavyweights, but we're in open weight, remember. Dan again with a inside right hand inside. And gets out Mike. Scott on the right. Bradley on the left. Bradley still recovering from his ankle. Boom! Whoa! That was Street Fighter or something. Look how I got blasted out of there. Okuridashi. Scott, maybe the bout of the day. Scott, can he beat Dan? Look at that at the edge. Dan. Oh! Was that a Uchari? Incredible save by Dan. What a victory. Last match of the day. Bradley versus Mike. Mike over 200 pounds more. But Bradley guides him out of the ring. Bradley with the bronze. Scott with the silver. And Dan with the gold. Thank you. Have a great day.